Have you stopped to think? There is so much to do, so many opportunities to waiting, but you need a change of perspective. Success is not measured by external standards, but by your personal satisfaction. It's like growing a garden where every effort becomes an achievement. Your way of looking at things can change the reality. What if every challenge was an opportunity to grow? Don't forget to subscribe, like us, turn on the notification bell, and comment. Harriet Tubman, often referred to as the Moses of her people, was a beacon of courage and determination who defied all odds to fight for freedom and justice. Her extraordinary life remains a testament to the power of resilience, selflessness, and unwavering faith in the pursuit of a better world. Born Araminta Ross around 1822 in Dorchester County, Maryland, Tubman was the fifth of 9 children born to enslaved parents. Harriet Rit Green and Ben Ross. From an early age, she endured the brutal realities of slavery. Her family lived under the constant threat of separation, a fear that materialized when 3 of her sisters were sold to distant plantations. These losses left an indelible mark on Tubman, fueling her desire to one day see her family free. At just 5 years old, Tubman was hired out to a nearby plantation as a nursemaid. She was subjected to relentless labor and punishment, and by her teenage years, she was sent to work in the fields. During this time, she suffered a severe head injury when an overseer struck her with a heavy weight. The injury caused lifelong pain and episodes of narcolepsy, but Tubman viewed this hardship as part of a divine plan, further strengthening her faith and resolve. In 1844, Tubman married John Tubman, a free black man. Their union offered her no legal protection, as her enslaved status meant she remained the property of her enslaver. Around this time, she adopted the name Harriet, honoring her mother. Her marriage, coupled with her growing spiritual faith, laid the foundation for her eventual escape. Tubman's quest for freedom began in 1849, after learning that she and her siblings were at risk of being sold. Determined not to let slavery dictate her life, she made the courageous decision to flee. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, turn on the notification bell, and comment. Traveling by night and guided by the North Star, Tubman navigated over 100 miles of treacherous terrain to reach Pennsylvania, a free state. Upon crossing the state line, she later recalled, "When I found I had crossed that line, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person. There was such a glory over everything. I was free." Freedom, however, was not the end of Tubman's journey. She could not rest knowing that her family and others were still enslaved. Motivated by an unshakable sense of duty, she joined the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and allies dedicated to helping enslaved people escape to freedom. Over the course of a decade, Tubman made approximately 13 missions to the South, personally guiding more than 70 individuals to freedom and providing instructions for many others. Tubman's ingenuity and courage were unparalleled. She traveled during winter nights to reduce the risk of detection, used coded songs to communicate her plans, and carried a revolver for protection. She frequently changed her routes and relied on her extensive knowledge of the landscape to evade capture. Despite the immense danger, Tubman declared, "I never lost a passenger." Her work on the Underground Railroad earned her widespread recognition and admiration from abolitionists like Frederick Douglass and William Lloyd Garrison. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, turn on the notification bell, and comment. Tubman became a sought-after speaker, sharing her experiences to raise awareness about the horrors of slavery and galvanize support for abolition. Her unwavering faith and humility shone through in her speeches, as she attributed her success to divine guidance. When the Civil War broke out, Tubman expanded her fight for freedom by serving the Union Army. She worked as a nurse, cook, and spy, leveraging her knowledge of the South to provide critical intelligence. One of her most notable contributions came in 1863 when she led the Combahee River Raid. As the first woman to lead an armed military expedition in U.S. history, Tubman guided Union forces in a raid that freed more than 700 enslaved individuals. After the war, Tubman continued her tireless advocacy. She settled in Auburn, New York, where she cared for her aging parents and provided shelter to those in need. She also became an outspoken advocate for women's suffrage, working alongside leaders like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Tubman believed that the fight for equality was universal and that true justice required the liberation of all people, regardless of race or gender. Despite her remarkable contributions, Tubman faced financial struggles in her later years. She received little compensation for her wartime service and relied on the generosity of friends and supporters to make ends meet. Nevertheless, her spirit remained unbroken. In 1908, she established the Harriet Tubman Home for the Aged, ensuring a safe haven for elderly and destitute individuals in her community. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, turn on the notification bell, and comment. Harriet Tubman passed away on March 10, 1913, at the age of 91. Her life's work had a profound and lasting impact on American history. She not only helped dismantle the institution of slavery, but also laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements. Tubman's legacy is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of standing up for justice, no matter the obstacles. As Tubman once said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer." Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Her story continues to inspire countless individuals to fight for a better, more just society.